Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. I'm Brandon Hathaway, preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. Sorry for a little lapse of time after the Verse of the Day. I'm using my phone as my camera today. My camera on the computer, on the laptop, is acting up and making it all rainbow colors. And so I know when I've used my phone in the past, it gets a little glitchy, but hopefully it'll work and do just fine. I'm hoping. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good worship yesterday as we fulfilled the command and going forth and taking the Lord's Supper and gathering with our brothers and sisters in Christ and worshiping. So hope everybody was able to do that and had the opportunity took the opportunity to remember that sacrifice. Today's verse of the day is from Psalm 12. Though if you're following the reading schedule, it is to go forth and read Psalm 11 and 12. So today's reading schedule is Psalm 11 and Psalm 12, both of them. And then I think tomorrow is 13 and 14. I'm trying to remember Wednesday. I think Wednesday's 15 and 16 also. I'll check for tomorrow and confirm that. But I know tomorrow is 13 and 14. So it's 2 chapters today and 2 chapters tomorrow. So please make sure you read those chapters. Since I'm doing one out of chapter 12, that means I won't be doing one out of chapter 11. So make sure you read those. And again, if you have any questions or thoughts, then let me know. And I'd be more than happy in trying to look at those and get back with you. So as we look at the verse of the day, Psalm 12, verses 3 and 4. Psalm 12, verses 3 and 4. Here it says, "May the Lord cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaks proud things, who have said, with our tongue we will prevail, our lips our own. Who is the Lord over us?" As you look at these two verses here in Psalm 12, it's caught up in those, of course, their own pride as it brings out their proud lips. They're caught up in wanting to do their own thing, go their own way. And so with their mouth, with their tongues, they say they will prevail. They get caught up in glorifying themselves, and they get caught up here and wanting to do what they want to do. And then they come to that last question: who is the Lord over us? Who is the Lord over us? And so as we consider that, my mind goes back to the Pharaoh: who's the Lord that I should obey his voice? That's what he said when Moses had approached him, Moses and Aaron, telling him that the Lord has sought to have his children come out and make sacrifice to him, and he wasn't going to allow that to happen. Who's the Lord that I should obey him? And so here they, in Psalm 12, it seems to be the scenario of people get caught up in bragging about where they are. You consider the children of Israel possibly, and the point, how many times God, Gideon's a good example, how many times God made the point that they couldn't take so many people with them, because if they did, they'd start bragging and say, look what we have done for ourselves. We conquered this land. We chased off our enemy. When it was God who delivered them, God who provided for them. God's the only reason. And so God had to make him go down from thousands of soldiers down to 300 when Gideon went forth and fought, and to keep them from being able to say, look what we have done. But yet people still get caught up in doing that. They get caught up in their bragging and their proud mouth, and going forth and saying things that end up being blasphemous against our Lord. And so let us always be praising God and giving him thanks and giving him glory for who he is. Again, I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope that everybody is doing well. And tomorrow, again, Psalm 13 and 14. If you have the opportunity to join us tomorrow, make sure you read those chapters. And again, thank you. If there's ever anything I can do for you, please let me know, and I'll do what I can. Thank you, and I will